living. It's Friday. Y'all got a job and y'all got stuff to do, right? I just want to holler at y'all real quick. Holla, holla, holla. You know what I'm saying? It's been a couple of days. I'm just really, like I told y'all before, I've gotten my business set up and I'm doing some background stuff, a lot of background stuff. Y'all know when I disappear, I'm doing background stuff. Um, so that's all that's going on, right? I can't let my haters know what's going on. Um, I don't feel like allowing them to send energy my way. So instead of me getting on here and announcing stuff, this, that, and the third anymore, I'm not going to be doing that. But what I will be doing is I will be calling out these haters. Yeah, I'm calling you out. I'm going to call out some of these haters. And I'm going to do it because I want the demon to understand that it's exposed. And anytime I don't post content, anytime I take a break off from posting, I am knowing though, that was not a mistake, but I'm noticing a slack in other content creators. See, what you got to do if you're going to try to fool the audience, you need to do better, right? You need to put out content when I'm not putting out content and make sure it's not related to me not putting out content, because then it'll show that you're not obsessively watching my content, which I have some haters doing this. Now, the reason for this video, it's a little impromptu. However, it's really not. It's something I've been wanting to address for a little while now, not too long. But it's the thing about these down low people. Now, I've addressed down low people that of their sexual nature, but now I want to address the down low people of the hidden racist nature. Now, this might not be a popular video. What do I care? I have 3 other channels that are doing very well. All I got to do is start posting content on them more often. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? This needs to be addressed, and I thought I've made this clear, but just in case I didn't, I want to reiterate. Understand something. I don't listen or watch criticism videos. I don't watch drama videos, whether you call them reading videos or not. If they're drama videos, which is just like a little small, episode of a dramatic TV show, I don't watch your stuff. So don't even worry about that. However, there are some out here that think that they can disguise their bigotry or racism behind fancy words, behind cryptic videos. Understand something, you're not hiding anything, okay? And I'm not talking more so about the Caucasian males. I'm not having too much of a problem with them in the spiritual community. There's a weirdo out there running around, but he's a young dude, so I'm gonna let him go. He's one of these channels giving men advice, and I kind of feel like he's taking shade and shots at men that's going through narcissists. But he's a young guy until he mentions my name again. You know what I'm saying? If you don't mention my name, I ain't even gonna address you. At this point, you can say Leo this, Leo that. You can say King David, whatever. If you don't say David Young II, I am not going to interpret anything you're saying. You're just a loser lame who don't have the guts enough to say what you have to say to the person you're saying it to. So I don't even care. You know what I'm saying? So, if you don't say my name, my legal name, I don't care what you say. You know what I'm saying? Make as many counter videos you want to, losers. But I do want to address some of these, women of other ethnicities in the spiritual community that like to make counter videos off of me, and they really have no reason to, and I'm not really doing anything to them. So you're really just coming off like a hater, but not just a hater, a bigot or a racist as well, okay? You're not fooling anyone. I've had to block quite a few on TikTok. I had a doctor, I still ain't blocked her yet, she ain't popped up yet. But I just watch these women and how they make this counter content. I used to. And I'm just like, there's so much passion behind this counter content against me, but what is driving this? What about me, 444 on the clock as I said that, what about me is driving this counter content? And I look at the hate in their eyes, and just like my blood is being activated from my ancestors, well, it seems like their blood is being activated as well. And their blood from their ancestors, well, some of them did some wicked stuff. And since they don't know where this hatred for me is coming from, I'm letting you know your DNA is being activated. Unfortunately, it's the side of your DNA that can't stand people that look like me. And so you use, modern terminologies and slang to disguise your hatred for me, but you're not fooling anyone. And I'm bringing this video up because I thought I was the only one that noticed it, but no, I spent 2 days watching videos. You're not fooling anyone. There are others that's noticing it. I ain't got to do nothing. I don't have to do anything. There are others in the spiritual, hey, how's it going? There's others in the spiritual community that's noticing it, and anyone with 2 eyes can notice it, to see. So you're out here trying to disguise this as it's anything other than what it is. There's no reason to have a problem with me. I don't start problems with anyone. I finish them, but I don't start problems with anyone. I'm trying to niche my way in my own way. I'm not copying anyone. I don't use anybody's format. I do everything I can to make it my own. I'm even making my own cards. I'm not even like buying other people's decks. I'm making my own cards. You know what I'm saying? So I want you to understand, I've blocked most of y'all, but I have 3 channels, and sometimes you guys pop up on the other channels. And I see you hating, but understand something, and I'm not even trying to be funny. What's going on? What's going on? Love the people around here. You know what I'm saying? What was I saying? Don't think I don't notice, okay? Hey man, listen, I notice, but it don't mean nothing to me, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I know what I am, I know who I am, and you people don't know me. As a matter of fact, I'm barely online. So the fact that you guys have so much to say about me, and I'm barely online, and I'm barely giving you anything, shows me you're a fool. It shows me that you like to just make a lot of assumptions and then base a reality off those assumptions. That is very silly. That is very ignorant. So I don't trust, nor do I listen to people that do that kind of stuff. But I want to make it clear, if you are a black woman, consider yourself a black woman, and there's something about me that triggers you, and you don't know what it is, well, you probably had a couple Pookies and Ray Rays that look like me, or it could be a daddy issue or uncle issue. So therefore, I have a certain level of understanding. It doesn't, justify it. We're working on that, but that's an internal thing we're working on. It ain't meant for every other race to know about or whatever. But we're working on that. That's not a big problem for me. I understand where their concern comes from to a certain degree. If you are a woman, Caucasian, Asian, Spanish, of any flavor, any other race than black, or, the Caribbean flavors of black that are pretty much, black people that were spread around to other areas during colonization. But, if those flavors of black have a problem with me because I remind them of someone that's a certain level of understanding. Anyone outside of that, I don't entertain you. You're not gaslighting me. I didn't do nothing to you to make you feel the way you feel about me. So automatically, I dismiss you. I don't even read, listen, or automatically anything negative where you're trying to throw shade my way, I'm going to put you in the category of a bigot or a racist, and I'm not going to even entertain it. And anyone with common sense will do the same thing. For you ladies who are constantly trying to conflate things and make it seem like you're in such a bad position when there's a dominant race in this society you're a part of, but you're trying to make it seem like you're being so oppressed while others are being oppressed. You're not doing nothing about that, while trying to conflate everything and make it seem like all women are in the same position, trying to get other racist women behind you to justify your prejudiced, racist ways. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. When I see I'm well-spoken, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm well-cultured, I'm well-traveled, so I can see, I'm from the South also. And I said South, you know what I'm saying? So any of you bigots or racists out there that like to make fun of the way that we talk, I was watching a lady yesterday talking about this black lady. She's speaking, this is a reader, she's speaking Ebonics and barely speaking English, and who's it? But that black woman has views, right? She's speaking to a demographic that's it's not for you. So why are you running your mouth about it? Trying to hide behind being a reader, but you're a racist. Gotcha. We're not gonna do this no more. You better start minding the business that pays you, or I might start doing reaction videos to readers. And I might start showing people someone that's hiding behind the fact that they're trying to be on a woman's thing, we're all women together. How in the world is it all women together when there was a such thing as slavery? Where were y'all at then? Where were you at then? So now all of a sudden, black dudes got some rights, and you know, you want to find a way to disguise your hate. So it's, oh, you know what? We'll just disguise it behind the fact that they're a male and we're against all males. What has a black male done to you? Unless it's a specific situation that pertains directly to you, don't bring that up. But overall, as far as your ethnic group, what has black men done to you? Nothing. We don't have the power to do shit. So if you have a problem with one of us, might be a projection from another group of men that you don't have the guts enough to say nothing to. Well, it ain't my problem. Everybody wants to punch down when it comes to black men in this society, and everybody wants to use it as a punching bag. Well, we're not. You have a problem with men? Specify which man and specify why. Specify which man, which kind of man, and specify why. Stop putting us all in the same bucket as if all men in this country can make the same moves. Come on now. Stop playing with me, man. I'm not gonna let no racist people hide behind tarot, hide behind Reiki, hide behind anything, women's movement, and then get a bunch of black women to be your shield while the black women are being talked about online as the hardest to get along with, while they're being manipulated to be the face of every woman's movement, while the ones making the most, doing the most talking behind the scenes are normally Caucasian women, throwing rocks, hiding their hands so they can maintain their femininity and still get men, while they have black women out there being loud and in the front, right? You know what I'm saying? Getting you to do all the leg work and the heavy work. You know what I'm saying? The heavy leg work. We're not doing that. I'm gonna call it out. If any of you Caucasian, whatever you want to call yourselves, tarot readers are using me as an archetype for your goofy videos, and you're consistently coming at me, and this ain't just, you know, Caucasian women. If you identify as a mixed lady, but you prefer to identify your Filipino side or your other than black side, you fall in this bucket as well. Understand that. If you're of mixed race, or even if you're a black woman and you consider yourself or identify as any and you act that way, then you can fall in this bucket as well. Understand that. But what I'm saying to you is, if the kind of man that you are not married to or date or grew up with is not the kind of man that you're consistently going after online, I am not paying you no attention. It means nothing to me but another bigot or racist running their mouth, trying to disguise whatever they're saying behind some kind of modern, whatever agenda that the powers that be put out so you guys can hide and mask behind. I ain't got time for it. I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, women, we got to, you know what I'm saying, all this woman stuff. Listen, lady, it's one thing for black women to be saying that, but stop doing that stuff. Stop conflating. What kind of issues directly do black women have that white women have? Outside of just, you know, ignorant men being ignorant men, which we're not all that way, you would probably get a job easier. You probably have cultural benefits more so in this society where your culture runs it than other black. So why black women pay attention to stuff like this? See, this is the reason why they don't start like men's movements for all men, because we're going to compartmentalize within that. Okay, well, yes, all men, but hey, black men got our struggles, Caucasian men have their struggles, Spanish men have their struggles. How can we identify and fix each issue for each demographic of men? We would never keep it under one umbrella of all men. We would never do nothing like that. That's why it hasn't been done yet, because we have to make sure that each group gets taken care of with their individual needs, right? So we can't just put ourselves under one umbrella. So it's kind of goofy for you to allow a group to put you under one umbrella for basically so you don't have to be accountable or responsible for anything you do. Well, that comes with the price. It comes with the price. Once you go ahead and sell yourself out to that, then most of what you say will make no sense to a black man like me. Why should I listen to you while you're talking about as a woman, y'all need to be, you know what I'm saying, some kind of woman thing when you're not going to make a family with that woman or these women. You're not going to build generational wealth with these women, but you're you know what I'm saying, you're making this coalition with them so you ain't got to take a responsibility or accountability or reflect on yourself, heal and grow. I don't want no parts of it. I don't want no parts of it. So when I hear all that feminist stuff, us women, and I automatically dismiss you. That's foolishness, man. That's foolishness. I don't even want to hear it. Automatically, I know there's something, agenda being pushed. There's somebody that's very much so hurt by an ex or exes, and they don't want to get over it, and they want a woman shoulder to cry on, which that woman is not going to give you children. That woman is not going to build generational wealth with you. That woman is not going to protect and provide for you. So I don't understand this stuff. So instead of me participating, I stay out of it. You know what I'm saying? Until I see stuff getting really goofy. And also I took 2 days off, chilling, whatever. And I watch content when I take days off. And I'm noticing other people are noticing what I'm noticing, right? It's starting to get very obvious. When it seems like you're picking on a guy, I'm just doing my own thing, man. I ain't over stepping on nobody's toes. I ain't doing nothing like nobody else. So to talk about me innuendoly, shadily, and da-da-da-da-da, you're being noticed by other people. To copy me, to wait till I drop content and then start making content, you know, trying to tell, using me as an archetype, and then talking about what I need to do. I don't need to do shit. You don't need to be telling nobody what they need to be doing while half y'all look the way y'all look. I'm not going to listen to anybody that are telling anybody what they need to be doing and saying that you need it based off of what? What are you channeling? What are you channeling? See, I am a reader. You don't have to channel, hey, what's going on, love? You ain't got to channel negativity. You ain't got to keep channeling or watching YouTube channels or TikToks with negativity. You can channel positivity. I do it all the time. So what in the world are you trying to do here? No, what you're doing is you're not real readers. You know what I'm saying? You're mean girls or whatever, or mean guys or whatever, and you're using your clout to bully people, and you're not real. You're just like watching people, building your own little issue you have with them, and then making content based off of that, and you're showing yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, listen, all I'm saying is this, you know, I'm not going to sit here and allow for groups of women that want to be able to talk shit about certain groups of men without coming off like a racist to hide. Okay, that's all I'm saying. So if you're a Caucasian woman and anybody with 2 eyes can see who you're consistently, you know, making videos about, and this guy is doing whatever he needs to do, not really harming anybody, you're going to come off weird. You can try to disguise it. You can bedazzle it however you want to. You can use fancy words. You can throw rhetoric in that makes no sense. But at the end of the day, if it seems like you're constantly critiquing one guy or a kind of person or a leader that you just keep going after, it's going to come off weird. You know what I'm saying? It's going to come off weird. And you know what I mean? The way you're going to come off weird is going to come off like a racist. I'm just being real. And I've been watching content, and I can tell it's not just me noticing it. It's other black folks noticing it. There's even white folks noticing it. So, you know, continue to do what you do. All you're doing is building my fan base, even because people are just starting to be like, why are you constantly having a problem with this person? They're not really doing nothing to you. And it's not just one individual person, it's groups of people. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you know, you're showing your hand. The problem with you guys is you keep looking at me as competition. I'm not your competition. You can't compete where you don't compare. Most of you people are YouTubers. I'm a superstar. Do you understand the difference? You understand why you keep competing with me and I don't see y'all? Do you understand why when I do see you, I just look at you like children, make a little content out for you and keep it trucking? Because you're not superstars. You're YouTubers, you're readers, you know, or, you know, prophetic word people, or I don't know what some of you guys consider your content, bloggers or whatever. That's what you are, and that's what you're always going to be. I'm a superstar. I'm making it known I can do everything. I'm a star. I need to be seen by everybody on every platform. I do all kinds of things. You have one talent, and you need to stick to that. You need to not worry about what I do and how I do it. So you're trying to compare, you know what I'm saying, yourself to me, and it's not making any sense. Not to you or to me or to anyone watching. I'm literally a superstar. I'm cloaking myself as much as possible while y'all are out here doing the best you can. Look at me, look over here, me, I'm doing whatever I gotta do. I'll mimic whoever I gotta mimic. I'll start talking about somebody else, you know, talking where they talk. I'll start using hand gestures the way that they do, as if that's a thing. Y'all look weird when you do that stuff. It don't look natural. I just do this because I was in the military. You know, I work for the White House, and this is something that I've developed over time. I don't even notice I'm doing it. But when I see y'all doing it after me, oh, I notice it then. I'm like, oh, now they doing the hand. Man, I am being studied like a doggone science experiment under a fine-tooth comb by a bunch of single women that ain't got nothing else better to do with their life. Of course, I'm not going to pay you no attention. Why would I listen to any of y'all? You have no man. If you had a man, your man is not going to let you sit there and watch me all day, critique me under a fine-tooth comb and make counter content or whatever. He's gonna be like, what the hell are you doing? Hey, get your goofy butt over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about what single women. Understand something. Understand this. Nowadays, a lot of women are told to move off emotion. Oh, if you feel that way, then that's what it is. Hey, your feelings and facts are two different things. So if you want to feel that it's okay to do all this weird ass shit that you do, if you want to feel that you can attack somebody or whatever because you have nothing to, you can feel that way, but the facts are you're just bullying somebody online. You can feel that I have no business being in the tarot field. You can feel that, you know, I'm not, you know what I'm saying, the type that should be doing it. You can feel that I'm doing too much. That don't make no difference. You can feel whatever you want. The facts are I'm a superstar and I have not even begun to get started. I have not even begun to get started. If you mad now, ooh, man, tell you what, by the end of the year, man, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be furious. You're gonna be 38 hot, right? What you say means shit to me. And I done shown y'all before, when I see haters, it don't do nothing but fuel me. Anytime, if I'm, you know what I'm saying, just being lazy, all I gotta do is, you know what I mean, go to YouTube, and a couple of you guys that are hating on me, using me as an archetype for your videos. I mean, some of these people are literally waiting until I make content. I took 2 days off, and guess what? It seemed like most of YouTube took 2 days off. I ain't lying to you. Go look at some of your favorite readers and stuff. I took 2 days off. It's like they took a day off or something like that too. I'm watching this stuff. These fools are putting out content right after me for all kind of weird ass reasons, right? Some are trying to make it sure that I'm not seen. Some are trying to just make sure I see their content or whatever and their counter content. And some are just stupid women that just think that eventually I'm gonna, I don't know, like the kind of person they put me in this proxy relationship with them, and whatever I do that they don't like, they'll make counter content and then start making suggestions. You need to understand something. When you start saying you need to or whatever, last I checked, I'm a grown ass man, right? I don't need to do shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever be thinking I'm listening to a video where you start off talking about y'all need to, nah, next. I don't listen to shit where somebody tell me I need to do something. You need to look at yourself and reflect. You need to understand you're talking to grown ass people. You need to grow up. You don't talk to grown people that way when you're a professional. You talk like that when you're a child playing the role. You're not gonna talk to me like that. I need to do what? I don't need to do nothing but stay black and pass on to the next round, right? Shit, I ain't gotta do nothing else. So what you recommending? Last I checked, you weren't in the gym with me. Last I checked, I'm the blueprint. Last I checked, I drop the content and then y'all make counter content. So shut up, little boys and little girls. You know what I'm saying? Daddy's home. Don't be over here trying to tell me what I need to do or make suggestions. What you need to do is continue to watch me be fine and work my way to the top, being a superstar, while you YouTubers stay YouTubers, right? I'm trying to show you a difference. That's what you can't understand. You're like, I got more views and subscribers and I want to drop content and counter content and mimic what he says and I get more views than him. Don't matter who's viewing your junk. You ain't me. That's why you're watching me and making content off me. You don't understand why everybody's watching me? The same reason why you are. People can't get enough of me. I'm original, I'm authentic. I'm not doing it for the clout. I could care less. I'm putting out the information and looking out for my people that want this stuff to be said, but don't have a platform to say it on. I represent the people. The people know I represent them. Y'all are fake. You don't represent shit but yourselves. So the people notice that. That's the problem. The people can recognize real and fake. And y'all can't fake it till you make it, or change up on them right now and try to, articulate the way that I'm seeing so many people changing everything and starting to do what I do. And that's great. That means the message of God is getting put out. But the people are going to go and find the source. The one that's been talking this way when it wasn't cool to talk about self-love. The one that's been wearing sweatpants and a t-shirt when it wasn't cool to do that. It's supposed to be name brand this and name brand that. I'm changing the game. Copy me all you want to, but the people will find me. And they will know, oh, he's the one that's been originating this movement. Oh, it's him. That's that look I've been seeing on everybody. Oh, it's him. Yeah, the whole, listen, let me tell you something. We know who started Planned Parenthood. Now, I'm not saying all Caucasian women are this way, but a lot of y'all like to throw rocks, hide behind your hand, get behind men and women, start movements, and then, maintain your femininity by not being the face of it. We got it. That no longer exists. You can't use black women as the face of everything masculine and tough. They've had to be that way. We understand that. We're wondering who's pushing the agenda, who's sitting next to them trying to look pretty and cute and dainty, while they're the ones that's in the background writing all the scripts. I ain't got time for it. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, any of y'all online that are not, and even the black women, I'm not giving you a pass. You get scrutinized too. I'm not your daddy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not your uncle. I'm not your brother. I'm not your badass kids. You know what I'm saying? Your badass sons. So you don't need to be treating me as such. You know what I mean? But that's an internal thing that the black women and the black men are going to work on without, letting everybody see it like every other race of people do. I'm talking about the groups that think it is slick, that keep putting their foot on a black man's neck while everybody else is doing it. And then trying to hide behind the fact, oh no, it's just this individual black man what is he doing? What am I doing? Who am I swaying, Sway? Who am I swaying? What policies am I moving, Sway? What am I doing? I ain't doing nothing but being black, that's it. And being fine, and being articulate, and being fine. You know what I'm saying? But what else can I say? And what I'm telling you is, right now, if you haven't noticed it, we're all ascending. And we're all being our true selves. Our DNA's being activated. Well, some of us are DA also. But some of y'all's DNA is being activated. And guess what? That means all of our ancestors and the blood is pumping from our ancestors. And some of your ancestors were some wicked ass motherfuckers. Let's be real. And that blood's being activated, that DNA's being activated. And you can't explain why you have a hatred for something or somebody. You can't explain why having a fine, articulate black man minding his business bothers you so much. I'm trying to tell you, your DNA's been activated. Your ancestors are calling. And unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? Because most people's DNA can be traced back, to black people who are the original people. You're leaning more on the side of your ancestors that like to hang and torture and torment and manipulate, rewrite history, play with words, stuff of that nature, right? Have multiple meanings for the same word, stuff of that nature, right? I'm the kind of guy that can see through all that BS. I'm not the kind of guy that you want to start poking the bear with, because when you poke me, I'm going to let everything come out, everything. So you thinking it's going to be about tarot, I'm going to bring the bigger picture. No, it's about some racists trying to throw rocks and hide their hand and then make it seem like it's something other than I'm just a black man minding my business, and they don't like that. They don't like that. So keep playing with it, thinking that you're playing with some kind of goofy clown that don't know what's going on around them. No, I just move strategically, unlike y'all. I don't react in emotion, you know what I'm saying? I move with logic. And I let you accumulate enough evidence so I can hang you with it. You sound like a bunch of racists and bigots. I'd advise you back off before I start making, you wonder why I started making reaction videos? Of course it's for my podcast channel to get the views that reaction videos get. But I also plan on making reaction videos to any spiritualist that's fake. And I'm gonna tear your video apart, minute by minute, second by second. and show how fake you are. I don't care if my video gets taken down. I don't care. The point will be made, and those that see it'll see. That's all I care about. So keep up running your mouth. See, I know, you see me doing stuff and you're wondering why I'm doing it. You seem like he's all over the place. It ain't meant for you to understand. It ain't meant for you to understand. It'll start making sense when it's meant for you to understand, and that's the only time it's gonna make sense. You can't read me, because personally, y'all aren't really readers. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be real. Most of y'all can't read shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't even read a book. Can't even read a page, can't even read a sentence, let alone be a reader, okay? But hey, it's fun and it's cute right now to be spiritual and all this stuff and make money through, you know what I mean? I told y'all it was okay to watch me and watch my channel as me, using me as a muse. I know you're using me. I'm a real seer. I can see through words. I can see through words. You can phrase things. There's a lot of women that use me as an archetype and switch the role and gender and make it, I still know you're talking about me. I still know you're talking about me. I'm a seer. Do you not know what that means? Y'all try to flip words, and I be watching you idiots sitting there in the middle of your read trying to, how do I phrase this so he can't tell that I'm talking about him? I can see, I can see even that. I can see you trying to figure out how to phrase it so I can't tell that you're talking about me. I can even see that. Look, man, y'all are weak. Just keep making your content, keep being losers, but I want you to understand that I see everything. You people can't help it, I'm so fly. You know, you haters will start dressing like me. You'll start using my aesthetics. You know what I'm saying? I like to do this thing where I say, what do I say a lot? You know what I mean or something? I say something a lot. I say that a lot for a reason. It's about patterns. I say it a lot. Guess what? If you watch me a lot, you're gonna start saying it a lot. I know human behavioral patterns, y'all. I'm not the kind of person. I know y'all like to just test on me and see what you know. While you thinking that you're testing on me and seeing what I know, I'm testing on you. I'm seeing what you know. And a lot of y'all don't know shit. You don't. A lot of y'all try to figure out what I'm doing. Some of you idiots will put stuff out there to try to trigger me into telling you what I do by making up stuff, assumptions about what I'm doing. A lot of you idiots will put stuff out trying to assume I'm back with my ex, or just say things to see if I'll come out here and tell you if I am or not, or if I, you know, man, I ain't gonna tell you nothing. Figure it out, fool. Hit somebody up directly and stop trying to use social media to figure someone out. You can't do shit like that with an ascended person, with an ascended being. I can see all you idiots from every perspective, and I pick and choose who I want to take care of in that moment, and I keep it trucking. None of y'all on any level to be worried about, hence the reason why I never sweat. You know what I'm saying? I just shine. You're weak. And all you readers out there that can see the real power of a real seer and a real reader, and you want to come up against me, I'm your daddy, okay? I'm your daddy. And you're all my sons and my daughters. And when you come at daddy, I just be like, all right. Settle down, children, settle down. And I'm not talking about age. You could be 55, 65, you can be 105, or you could be 22. All of you are my sons and my daughters. As long as you're copying me, making content off of me, some of y'all are really good. I appreciate y'all. Y'all watch my content. You rephrase things in your own words, but still understand I can still see me in what you're saying. But I appreciate you putting the effort and the work in phrasing it yourself. I have been changing the way that this whole thing has been talked about and said since I came on the game. If you don't think I can't notice that, you're insane. Everybody has changed every kind of way that they talk. They don't want me to get this out. Too bad, so sad. It's coming out anyway. You know, y'all are watching me. Y'all are watching how I'm influencing and how I'm literally changing everything in front of you. Y'all call it like quantum jumping, or y'all got all kind of weird names for it. It's called bending the reality to my will. And it's called that you're in my world, baby. And you know it. It's called I speak things into existence and you know it. And you can't do nothing about it, right? Be what you want to be. Say what you want to say. We ain't all got the same ancestors. So do not try to call me your spirit guide or whatever, or I'm one of your ancestors in the flesh. Person, stop doing that. You ain't got to be affiliated with me to get my lessons or try to take for my power by saying that, no. I am me, I am him. You are not related to me. You are not spiritually connected to me. There is no 5D love affair, 5D friendship. If it's not going on in the 3D, it's all in your head. and it's not in mine. You understand? You're going to give me my props where props are due. You're going to stop taking away from me by calling it luck or this, that, and the third, or yeah, you know, this person's really just like a spiritual guide for everyone. Can't be your spiritual guide if you don't acknowledge me. You don't acknowledge nobody. You just take. You're a demon. That's what it is. All right? So understand this. Some of you people, again, I'm going to say this. You know doggone well we don't have the same ancestors. Your ancestors were hanging my ancestors. How in the world could we have the same ones? You see, what I'm saying is we're not all the same, but we can all get along. But we need to acknowledge the differences and stop trying to blanket everything as if the history didn't happen the way that history happened. You understand? Because when you're doing that, you're making it seem like my ancestors and what they went through didn't mean shit. And it did, and it does. And that blood is still in me. The same way your ancestors that did things and cutting off loins while they were hanging people, and some of the hangings that were done were ritualistic, you know what I'm saying? You know, because Jesus was hung on a tree and all this kind of things, and some people just do it just to do it. Do a lot of stuff, okay? What I'm trying to say is don't try to take black women and put them under the umbrella of all women when those same women weren't doing nothing when those black women and black men were getting taken care of. And you know what I mean, right? So don't act like that never happened. So please don't try to conflate things and tell black women, or, you know, I'm not gonna say all women of color, because some women of color get to come over here and put down that they're white or whatever on their green cards or whatever passes they get or whatever, and they're taught to, you know, stay away from black people and this, that, and the third. I'm talking mostly about, you know, black women in America or black women that consider themselves black women. Please stop trying to conflate things and tell them to join your woman's feminist movement. They might want to procreate with actual men, right? And their own men. And how in the world has their men done anything to you? Now, can we say the same about yours? No. And guess what? Who raised those men? This is what gets me about this stuff, right? All men are dogs, apparently, but the past 30 years, most men have been raised by women. So I don't know what we're saying here with this. And on top of that, whoever's in power right now, whatever, were raised by, you know, and made by, you know what I'm saying, a certain group of women. So how in the world could those women be trying to make it seem like all women are in the same struggle together? They're not. So again, identify each and every person's individual struggle, individual groups, and as a collective, as a whole collective, including men and women, then we can work together. But you're not going to turn women, straight women, against us with your agenda of being bitter towards men or a certain group of men, but then taking that bitterness out on the only kind of men that you can take it out on, that everybody else trying to put their foot up their ass, right? Nah, take it out on the men that's causing you problems, not me. Last I checked, I'm a black dude in America. I can't run shit. You know what I'm saying? Except run my mouth online. So please take that somewhere else. You are not fooling anybody. Anyone in here, if you hit that like button, it'd be greatly appreciated. I'm calling it like I see it. You're not gonna hide behind junk. You're not doing that. The worst thing you could do as a group of people is come after me. I'm going to expose why you're coming after me. There's a reason why they keep coming after well-spoken, you know what I'm saying, attractive, you know, articulate black men. It's something in their blood. And I'm trying to tell y'all, you think they're giving you a pass, your black ass a pass? Probably talking about you the same way they're talking about me to you behind your back. But whatever, you know what I'm saying? You won't get no pass with me. Don't come over here acting like you got a problem with me and I ain't got nothing to do with your ethnic group. I ain't got nothing to do with your ethnic group. I'm not going against your ethnic group, but you keep finding a reason to have a problem with me. I'm a single dad raising my kid. Not asking for no handouts for that. Doing what I do. I'm making content online, talking about peace, love, and light, but if you come for me, I'm gonna put you in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? Verbally, right? You know what I'm saying? So, hey, what's going on, man? So there's no, you know, start nothing, it won't be nothing. But when you start something, while you think that I'm gonna get in the mud with you, I'm gonna give everybody the bird's eye view what's going on. I ain't getting in the mud with you. I'm not wallowing around in the mud with filth. What I look like? Fuck out of here. You see me? Nah, I'm gonna let everybody know what the deal is. I'm a black man out here handling my business. You know what I'm saying? And yes, I know I'm the original people, y'all, but everybody don't know about that, so I have to use the terms that they understand. Understand that? Okay. But listen, it ain't cute and it ain't funny. You know what I'm saying? Play with your phone and play with your kids. Don't play with me. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? So you readers of another ethnic group, the black women get a little bit of a pass, but it's a little bit. Very little. Any other group, you get nothing from me. You get absolutely nothing from me. You know what I'm saying? So make all your videos and think that it's cute and yeah, we're all women and these men. Be more specific, because, you know, generalizing causes a lot of problems. What men? What group of men? Why is that question not being asked? What men? What group of men? No. Because last I checked, ain't black men causing you any problems. Nah. Black women, pay attention. Pay attention. And then, I'm not trying to be funny, but some of these same women, while they're like, hey, these men and these black men, will scoop up your black man the minute you jump on board. Will scoop his black ass right up, man. Man, get out of here. Do you think some of these racist women care? Some of these racist women care more about their lower chakra than they care about their racism. And that's been proven throughout history. You know what I'm saying? We all know that some of those women liked the chocolate back in the day, and then, oh, he came in here, he did. Next thing you know, another black man gets hung off of a white woman's fetish. Well, I tell you what, I'm not going to be fetishized, you know what I'm saying? Fetishized, whatever. You know what I'm saying? However it's enunciated, whatever. That's not going to happen. And I'm going to save as many black men, unless you want to be that to them, do it. Right? But I'm telling you what it is. Of course you find black men attractive. I'm pretty sure that black men are the most attractive male on the planet. You know what I'm saying? According to the way it's rated. And a lot of women have a fetish with us and all this stuff. But you're not going to sit here and want to hook up with us and then put us in the same pot with all men. And we ain't making no laws, no rules, or nothing. Get out of here. Get out of here. Are you insane? Yeah, you're insane. You're insane. Stop playing with me. That's all I'm saying to y'all. So you can, hey, make it, I know y'all are simple-minded. Keep trying to make it seem like it's a reader thing and I'm lost. Everybody look at these people and how they're overly analyzing somebody. What business is it of theirs? Some of these people don't even show their faces on video. They're just talking and running their mouths, which is fine. But when I feel like there's a racial aspect to it, meaning consistently going after the same type of guy that's not doing it to y'all, there's something to that. There's something to it, okay? So I like bringing attention and awareness to everything. That's my job. So don't think you're going to be doing that kind of stuff. Now I hope all the black female readers and other readers that are, you know, Caucasian or whatever, that aren't on that kind of demon time will be like, you know what? He might be right. You can't hide no more. You're not going to hide your racism. No. Because I know for a fact, after my ex, that chicks will be racist and still mess with black dudes and not have a single female black female friend. Won't have a single black female friend, but will have been through more black dudes than some black women have. No. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. So run your mouths all you want. You can have as many followers as you want. You can fool as many people as you want to. We already know that certain algorithms get pushed through certain platforms more so than others. So I ain't really worried about your numbers or anything like that. It's about your influence. And a lot of you people, nobody would recognize outside of your fan base. Whereas you see me, and you know, I'm a superstar. I'm gonna be recognized on every platform. So continue to hate, but understand, ladies that find me attractive and black women out there, these are women that hate my black ass because it's fine. And again, I'm black. That's all that it is, right? Nothing more to it. I've been watching content for a couple of days. Haven't ran across too many dudes hating. I mean, I get a couple of young dude haters running their mouth about narcissism. Again, this young dude, I'm waiting for him to say the wrong thing. I'm gonna cook his ass up too. I don't care if you were a wrestler. I don't care what you've done. If you ain't never been in a relationship with a woman or a covert narcissist, shut your mouth, boy. You ain't got enough life experience to be running your mouth. You ain't like your mid-20s talking about what you did when you were 16 and 17 because you have no life experience to go off of other than that. Boy, shut up, man. You ain't done nothing. So, and you are not a select type of guy. You don't get women like that. So I can't stand when I see these ugly dudes. Let me stop saying. I'm tired of these non-select dudes online running their mouth like they get women. You don't get women like that. 444 on the clock, as I said. You don't get women like that. Women aren't looking for you like that. And that's the reason why you hate on channels like mine, where you want to bring up stuff. Oh, yeah, emotional type. Boy, shut up. You ain't been enough women to talk about me. Boy, you ain't been enough women. You can tell by your demeanor and how shy and that. Boy, shut up. So ladies, I get on the dudes too. Don't think it's just y'all. I see some weak ass dude run his mouth. The minute that boy say something that's too much, I'm gonna call him out by name, and I might make a reaction video just to show dudes how fake he is. He's not old enough to know nothing about nothing, and trying to talk like he's bad. And boy, shut up, man. You're weak. I've been watching content for a couple days, and I just see a lot of weak losers that obviously watch my content, and they're jealous of the fact that people relate to me. The people relate to me because I'm one of the people. You lames hide everything, but got all the advice in the world. You hide everything. You want to come off perfect so you can give advice and no one be like, well, you've made this mistake. It don't matter. I made a lot of mistakes, but I fix my mistakes. I work on myself. They're not mistakes, they're lessons. While you're sitting here trying to come off perfect, not old enough, you ain't done enough, you haven't been with enough women. You know what I'm saying? You just haven't been with enough. I haven't found it. Yeah. I don't understand it myself, but it's in the blood. Like, it's not all either. They're not all that way, but there's a lot that like to use social media. Like, okay, to me, I think the ones that make these interracial couple videos and they're literally trying to piss black women off, those are racist. Those are racist women. They're using that black dude as a trope, and they're literally trying to piss black people off with these, and they're, oh, it should be okay. It is okay, fool. Ain't nobody got no problem with no interracial couple, fool. You're just trying to make money off the hate. Sit your dumb ass down. Tired of that stupid ass shit. Who cares about the interracial? How are these couples able to make money? Because there's racist people out there that can't stand that, and they make those videos to piss people off, right? They ain't really doing it for the person that they're in love with, because if you really was in love with that person, you wouldn't be making content based off the fact that your races are different. What does that matter? That shouldn't matter when you're getting together with somebody because of, you know, their soul and how you connect to their soul. But people are getting with people for the wrong reasons, fetishes and weird shit like that. And again, a lot of these somewhat racist women, they fetishize, whatever you call it, black men, and they will hook up with them, but they be as racist as anybody else. They don't have any black female friends. They be super racist. Super racist. It's almost like a get back to black people. It's like some weirdo stuff. So I'm just saying, like, if I'm being targeted by a lot of Caucasian women, I know that I don't do nothing to Caucasian women. That's weird to me. What is it? What else could it be? So I'm just, you know, I'm being real. They don't have any good points. It's not like I'm misogynistic. No, I'm just a kind of masculine man that they don't want. And for some reason, they're pushing this agenda. And a lot, I'm trying to tell you, not all, but a lot of, I was with one, my ex-wife was one. They like to say what they want to say, but hide it behind agendas and stuff. It's weird. So I'm calling it out. A lot of y'all will get the feeling that something what they're saying ain't right, but you can't put your finger on it. I'm telling you what it is. I'm telling you what it is. It's some racist or bigot trying to hide their racism or bigotry behind some modern societal issue. That's all that it is. That's why you get that cringe when you hear, because like, something ain't right about this. You know what I'm saying? This seems a little bit overly targeted. It seems a little bit overly thought out. So I'm just calling those out. And then also the ones I see, you know what I mean, that drop content after I drop content, take time off when I take time off, start, you know, mimicking my aesthetics, and still it's talking stupid. Like, you need to not be in your, you need to shut up. I'm not listening to none of y'all. No one's listening to you clowns. You're watching my content, making counter content, trying to look for imperfections to make recommendations. I don't care. I'm single because I don't want no one nagging me. If I wanted someone nagging me, I have a girlfriend by now. You're not my girlfriend by proxy. I'm single. Accept it. I'm not gonna do what you think I should do. A lot of you women, I mean, listen, and I get it, but nobody was working out. Man, I'm seeing women on TikTok doing this workout thing, and come on, man. Like, come on, man. Come on. Y'all ain't gonna sit here and act like everybody was getting up early and doing all this stuff. But yeah, listen, and again, You people that are sensitive, that be like, oh, here he goes again. Yeah, because you people be copying and stuff. And then some of y'all be doing it on some deep, dark, racist shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, he's the only black guy worth, getting that right now. He's the biggest buck. That's what they're looking at. He's the biggest buck. That's what they're looking at right now. You know what I'm saying? You know some of the people at the hunt. He's the biggest buck out there, so we're gonna fuck out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? You're not coming off any other kind of way but a racist. That's what you're coming off as. So continue to make content. And I'm saying this because I already noticed it. I've already made videos like this, but now I'm seeing others making videos like this as well. They're like noticing it like, oh yeah, it's starting to seem like there could only be one thing. For one, a lot of these tarot women don't even like men in it. They don't want men to be in the field, right? So they just start running their mouths, and that's why a lot of things in the videos are supposed to be about masculine and feminine energy, but they keep saying man and male and all this stuff, conflating things, because they really don't want men watching it. But they don't understand how many men watch it. A lot of men watch it. You wanna know why a lot of men watch it? Because their wives are watching it, their old ladies are watching it. A lot of men are watching it, and you're downplaying the men. See, that's why I'm emphasizing I am a Sigma tarot reader. So all males can come and watch me. I never bash them because I know a lot of men are watching y'all. However I look to you is your business and none of mine, but I appreciate you joining me. Hey, could you do me a favor and hit the like button so you don't come off like a hater? All right, appreciate you. But me looking like an anime character was gonna make me rich and famous as well. So I appreciate you noticing that I look unique. You can have your own way of describing it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, ladies, pay attention to that kind of stuff. I'm starting to have the goof troop show up in here with their fake profiles. Probably some YouTube bigot. You know what I'm saying? Coming in here with a fake profile because they can't stand looking at my fine black ass, being who I am. But it is what it is. I'm not going to block you guys on YouTube or anything like that. It's not TikTok. You guys aren't rolling up in here by the dozens. You know what I'm saying? But understand, you can be as mad as you want to be. You're not going to stop. Oh, you hit the like button. You're not a hater. Hey, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? You're not a hater at all. You know what? I do like an anime character. You know what I'm saying? That's a compliment. How about some Dragon Ball Z? Hey, who did that? Who did that? Did somebody just unlike did somebody just unlike it? I thought I had 4 likes in here and I got 3. So you let me know you are a hater? Whatever. Yeah, one of them bounced out. Now I got 3 people in here and 3 likes. Now I got 4 likes. Hey, somebody new got in here. But yeah, however you can identify me, hopefully a Dragon Ball Z character, you know what I mean? Where I power up and level up and everything like that. You know what I mean? Damn right, or One Piece, you know what I mean? What else got going out there, man? Bleach, something like that, one of those characters. Oh, you blocked them? Hey, look, they should have been saying what they said, right? Y'all understand I do have snipers in here. There are snipers in here, so if my moderators feel some type of way, they are trusted. They can block as they see fit, No, you're good, sweetheart. You know what I mean? If they wanted to be disrespectful, they could have came off a little bit better, but, they should have came into the live anyway, hitting the like button. If you guys join the live, hit the like button on the way in. I might piss you off 2 minutes into it. You might bounce out before you hit the like button. Hit that like button on the way in. I haven't been live in a couple days, y'all. I took a couple days off. And I took days off and I thought my haters were gonna post. Man, I haven't seen barely any posting. It's like, oh wow, they really do wait for me to post. Now watch today. Hey, everybody, watch how much content comes out this afternoon. Oh, they're gonna roll it out, boy. It's gonna be counter content after counter content, and ladies, we need to stick together and trying to find more discreet ways to make it seem like I'm just some kind of, evil, spiritual warlock, blah, 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 blah. That's a charmer and blah, 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 blah. All a bunch of talk because they have no chance or no opportunity to get with me. And the best thing for them to do is to whine and try to make it seem like it's something else. No, you're watching me every day because you psychos love to watch me, but you don't have the guts enough to approach. So you want to make it seem like it's something else, to talk yourself out of thinking that I'm so fine, but you keep coming back every day anyway. Or maybe y'all take a couple days off and binge watch me, all my content, on Friday or Saturday. I don't know. It makes no never mind, right? We all know what you're doing. After watching some videos today, people were like, man, this person doesn't post content, and then others don't post content. This person posts content, when everybody starts posting content while he's still live or while it's content, yes, my brother, yes, you're noticing. And it's not just these racist women, it's these black women doing it too. These women don't want my black ass in this field. And what they don't understand is that's not a smart thing to do. See, the best thing to do was to just act like I'm not here. I'd focus more on my Sigma channel. Nah, y'all in my business, okay? Now I'm gonna do it more than you wanna see. You're gonna get tired of my tarot. You're gonna get so tired of it. I'm gonna put tarot on every one of my channels. And all my channels ain't even got to do with tarot. But I'm gonna make sure that I'm spread around so much that other people can see my channels, how good I am at tarot, how I'm not some negative goofball that likes to dwell on, you're gonna go back to your ex and your ex is watching you. Of course the ex is watching us because we're doing it big. Who cares? Your ex is with someone else. Of course they are. They're an ex. They have a life to live. Let them live it. Can we live ours? Can we hear about some new love? Then they'll be like, you got new love coming, but I gotta do this. Don't shoot the messenger. I gotta do this. No, you don't. You don't have to do anything. I'm a reader. I don't channel negativity all the time. No, you're a low vibrational reader and you can only pick up low vibrational channels. Prove me otherwise. You're just putting out a bunch of low vibrational content. That's the only place you can vibe at. You can't vibe any higher. You can't uplift people as a whole, not just women. So you can, because when you're uplifting women, you know what you're doing. When you say women, we got to stick together. Aren't you still making babies with men? When you do that, you're literally throwing shade at men, and you know you are. You know you are. It don't need to be said. If you put it in your title or whatever that you're an advocate for women, you ain't got to like remind you're doing that to pander to the women that you're advocating for. You're over here trauma bonding instead of trying to heal them, because healing them should be making them feel like not all men are the same and we need to get closer together, not continuously coming out here running your mouth and making it seem like, you know, all these men are the same, every race, and us women got to stick together. Well, then stick together and go make babies on some island somewhere, or, you know what I mean? You can't do that, can you? So we need to be talking about some kind of other way of going about doing things. Moving right along. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, these people, you can try to run me off, but I'm just gonna do this more. They don't want me to get this out. That's why I got trolls in the comments and stuff. But you cannot, listen, you're not proving nothing. You're still trolling me while I'm in here. You know what I'm saying? You're coming from your fake accounts and you're trolling me and stuff. You chicks want to interact with me because you want me to talk back to you, and I'm not going to. You want to get my energy any way you can, and I'm not going to interact with you. That's why I'm letting you know that most of you that hate on me, that try to get a reaction out of me, that are not black, I'm not even entertaining it. That way I can eliminate the majority of y'all right there. I'm not entertaining any hater, you know what I'm saying, tarot reader, you know, that is not a black woman, because I don't see what y'all should have a problem with me about anything for. So I don't entertain it. Call me whatever you want to call me, but I don't entertain it. If you ain't got something positive to say, and you're outside of the race of women that kind of have a little bit of a reason to have a problem with black men, I don't care. That's not my problem. It's not like a bigot problem or racist problem. It's not like your problem, not a me problem. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think that's what I say all the time, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, if I hear y'all saying that kind of stuff, I know who's watching me too much, man. Like, it's real easy to put two and two together. And you lames don't never put out content, so I put out content. So I'm giving you something to put out. I done put out so much stuff in this hour. You goofy ladies should be able to feed off of me all weekend from this one video. You're welcome. You're welcome. Because you trash, yes. Anybody watches tarot, they know, you know what I'm saying, that the supply has been kind of short the past couple days because Big Daddy ain't been online to give them the content they want. Yeah, I know. I wanted to see how slow it would get, and it got real slow and real dry. Well, had to come back on here and give them something else to talk about. Clowns and lames, man. And you wonder why everybody likes me. The same reason why you goofies like me. Same reason why you goofies copy me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about the ladies out there that watch my content, make positive content like pick a card and stuff like that, and describe me in a very, very good light. I appreciate those, right? Every now and again I run across that because y'all know I can tell. And when y'all describing me and I'm like, oh yeah, you right. Some stuff y'all describe me, I don't even notice. That's why I watch it. Because women do overly analyze and research men. But you can use that in your favor as a man if you get the right woman saying the right things. And the only way to get the woman to say the right thing, if she thinks that you don't know, she's talking about you. So that's the reason why I never leave comments or whatever, to let them know that I know they're talking about me. But I know they're talking about me, man. There ain't no other dude out here with his shirt off and his chest broad like me. Ain't no person walking around, you know what I'm saying, standing up straight. Got that from my dad, by the way, not the military. My dad always taught me when I was younger, a man stands up straight and looks people in the eye. So I got that from my dad, not the military. I was doing that before the military. You know, I'm the only one out here that got a kind of funny walk. I've always been told that. I was in the military and the sergeants used to always get on to me in basic training. They're like, you beatboxing, and they say weird stuff. You beatboxing and strutting. You supposed to be marching, and I can't help it. I cannot help it. I've been getting in trouble for this when I was in the military. I go to my unit and I be marching, and them same hating ass black dudes be like, "You ain't marching, man. You over here trying to da da da." No, what I'm doing is me, and you notice women like it, and you hating on it. I notice, man. When black dudes hate on me, I already know. They see the women like me, and they don't know what to do about it, so they try to gaslight me. It don't make the women like me any less, though. It don't make them like me any less. Women love any man that's comfortable in his skin. Any man that's comfortable in his skin. If you're a fake ass dude out here and you're trying to do whatever you can for women, they can tell that, you fools. Y'all keep playing women, man. Like, women, they be hooking up with these Chads and these Tyrones because they want to. They'll blame it on them, like, oh, this dude fooled me. Oh, you can't fool no woman. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They're the only group of anything that has managed to find a way to escape accountability and responsibility in every way and still, you know, be able to be in their own world and no one ever called them out for it. Women got this shit on lock. So whenever they hook up with these guys or whatever, man. Y'all aren't fooling women, man. Just know that. That's why they respect me, because I just call it like I see it. Like, we ain't fooling nobody. You know what I'm saying? They'll let you do stuff. You know what I mean? And they'll let you, like what I do. Like when I let my ex go too far, women be like that because they're tapped in. They be like, that's how women are. Is he really going to take it this far? No. And they let you hang yourself and they roll out on you. That's what I do with women now. You're like, is she really going to take it this far? I bet. Let you hang yourself, put yourself in a bad position. You done cheated. Now you begging to get back. And I'm like, no. No. They get on somewhere and never look back. Yeah, they say I'm beatboxing. They be like making fun of me, staff sergeants. I can't remember their names, bald-headed, goofy, you know what I'm saying, Mr. Potato Head looking black dudes. It's always the lamest looking black dudes that be clowning me. I'm like, man, look at you. Look at you, bro. Like, I know the reason why you clowning me, man. You know your wife would want me. That's why I don't listen to dudes either. Dudes will hate on me if their old lady likes me or if they think their old lady would like me. That's why I don't listen to nobody. Everybody got a reason to hate on me, man. I'm single, I'm fine, I take care of my kid, I'm responsible. I'm not overbearing, I'm not like this toxic masculine dude, but I am masculine, meaning, you know what I mean? You know, I'm gonna take care of the house. You're gonna still be able to be a lady, and you know I ain't gonna never do anything like assault you, hit you, or anything. I don't do none of that shit, man. You can tell that I was raised by, you know what I'm saying, pretty decent parents and definitely a great mom. You can definitely tell. You can definitely tell. You can definitely tell. You can always tell when a man is weirdly obsessed with his mom or raised by a good mom or raised by a bad mom. My mom was a saint, is a saint. She's always with me, is a saint. And she's part of my ancestors. She's always with me right now. You know what I'm saying? And she raised me right. And my mom's always watching me. So I ain't never gonna mistreat women. That's why during that breakup, my mom's watching me. You think I'm gonna be out here acting a fool and putting that woman's name out there and all the stuff she really did and was really grimy that all of y'all would get on my side with if you knew? Nah, I put out enough. You know what I'm saying? That woman got to deal with that guilt for the rest of her life, and she's not going to be able to apologize to me about it. And I know that shit going to be heavy. And it ain't here to torture nobody either, because person was able to, had plenty of time to reach out. But I'm the kind of person where, if, I give you a certain amount of time and just to reach out to be like, hey, listen, let's go ahead and end the marriage or whatever, and I ain't got to know your business. But not even doing that. Stalk me all you want to. Call me the N-word in my live streams all you want to. Try to make it seem like it's somebody else. Nah, to call me the N-word, there's passion behind that. There's passion. That's one of your family members or you that did that stuff on my TikTok. I ain't never been called the N-word by anybody that hates me on any of my platforms. There's hate behind it. There's energy behind that. See, it's stuff like that you keep doing and thinking that you're hiding your hand with that I notice why you can't never come back, because you keep doing weird stuff like that and thinking I'm not gonna think it's you. I know it's you, fool. And if it wasn't you doing that directly, it was your family member, friend, one of your exes. And if you didn't do that comment, you've done others. You see, the problem is, treat people the way you want to be treated. Give everybody respect and stop treating men like we're dumb. Stop treating us like y'all got some kind of lockdown because you're able to get a bunch of men. Any woman, to include an ugly woman, can get a man. Men are offering it all the time. So it's not a flex. The true flex is keeping it in your pants, treating men with some respect, treating everybody with respect, and that's it. Phone is about to die, man. It's dimming out. Look, y'all, I'm about to go. I'll be on my other channels talking that real stuff, but I wanted to put this video out because I'm seeing a lot of content creators are slacking off because daddy's not putting out any content for them to try to counter content. So now you have some content to make some content off of. So children, play as you must. Play as you must, but understand something. I told you how I feel about it, right? So when you wonder why I'm unbothered and whatever you're saying is not getting to me, why would I let it get to me? You know what I'm saying? You're not a black woman. I never done nothing to you. And even if you're a black woman, I'm not your man or your daddy, or your kid, so why would it bother me? So just understand, make as much content as you want to. It means nothing. It means nothing. I'll make counter content to your counter content. Make a little bit of money too. No big deal. Peace, love, and light, though. Love y'all. Have fun. You know what I'm saying? It's Friday. Don't work too hard, man. Got a whole weekend ahead of us. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get in here and work out, do what I do. Peace, love, and light.